we are here with the fantastic Revu, who's gotten an absolutely epic chapter 2 performance in the book, going up 2 positions from his chapter 1. How are you doing, Revu?
Hi, Abdul. Thanks for having me.
Ah,
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm having an absolutely fantastic day. How are you enjoying the joys of 6S?
6S is fast, I tell you. You need to have some skill to be flying that in tight courses.
So between in chapter 1 you were actually flying a slower quad, which was a 4S build, and this time it's a faster build. What would be your preference? A faster quad that is requires more skill, as you said, or a slower quad which you can just get so tight?
I'm actually having a bit of fun with the 6S. It gives me a bit more challenges that I don't come across with the 4S, and it also allows me to get out of certain situations that I otherwise couldn't with the 4S. I'm having great fun with it. I slowly started out to bring the speed up and up, so I built a quad that was on a 6S, but it wasn't extremely fast. Now I'm trying to look for the fastest quad to get the best time, trying to cut down them seconds bit by bit.
Oh, so you want all the power now. You had a taste
I
of
want
some.
all the speed. I want all the speed.
Well, so something that all pilots experience, like especially the ones of us who went from 3S to 4S back in the day, is that more power means you can get out of any situation. You just pull back and punch out. What other challenges have you faced when migrating to 6S?
I'm adjusting my camera angle because 6S gives you that little bit more throttle and it kind of props you up more than the 4S would. So when you're trying to push forward, you kind of need to lean forward more than you would on the 4S, and that causes you to kind of either rise if you're trying to brake or go low. So adjusting camera angle a bit higher was my main. I'm currently sitting at 55 from I used to fly at 48.
55 is definitely getting into the crazy boy territory. 50, just about 50 degrees is where the quad just becomes a totally different beast. How are you liking that new mix of roll and yaw at that high tilt?
It's very nice. It's nice and stable, especially when you're trying to do a bit of height control and then nice clean corners. Yawing, you have to be careful with the yaw because you can over yaw and then everything's all over the place. So I just need to keep my yaw under control. Height management, I'm getting there. It's not too clean, but I'm gonna have it down. So I am.
Well, that is a great attitude. Leaderboard, the people on the top of the leaderboard had better beware, as the boy said, he's getting there. Speaking of tight and clean corners, as part of your number 6, run for chapter 3, right at the end, you had an incident where the corner wasn't quite as clean as it ought to have been. What happened, Revu, and what was going through your head at the end of that run?
The corner, I don't even know. It was difficult to get it to the end, so it was.
Because in your first lap of the run, you cut that corner tighter and sharper, like on the diagonal, than some of the even top 3 racers that we saw. The second time you hit it perfectly right through the center, and then the third time you just clicked those 2 back props.
It was hard to get that to the end, honestly. I was just on the throttle lightly, giving it punching, trying not to let it spin out, and I somehow made it to the end. Don't ask me how, but I controlled it. So that's all that matters.
That was an absolutely superbly done job. For viewers who may not know, when your quad gets damaged in liftoff and you try to go up to full throttle, it pulls on you in weird and unexpected directions. So while it is still flying, you can't really fly it because every time you give it some punch, it goes away. So now that you're a bit more used to 6S and you're out there searching for the fastest beast that you can get your hands on, what is your forecast for chapter number 3? Are you going up another 2 positions, or are you going to go up all the way?
I'm planning on getting a faster time. I haven't got the practice that I want to get at the moment. I've been a bit busy, but I'm sure I'll knuckle down at it at some stage and maybe dwindle down the time. I'm aiming for about 5th or 4th place. I don't think I'll get higher than that. There are some really great times up there at the moment. But if I get fifth or fourth, I'd be really happy and I'd be fine with that. Also, I was trying to adjust to my new AGO1s, which I wasn't flying before, so I had to adjust the tension, and obviously that felt weird flying, and that kind of messed up a little bit of my muscle memory and stuff like that, so I had to readjust myself and get used to it. So I'm slowly getting back into the speed, getting back into the muscle memory, and being able to cut them corners tighter and tighter and faster.
That is the best way to get faster, is to do it slowly. All the best for chapter 3, Revu. Absolutely fantastic performance. Congratulations again. The people on top are turning around and watching. So we're all rooting for you to get on up there and get us a podium finish. All the best for chapter 3, Revu. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.